Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a little girl named Maya. Maya loved to paint. She wasn't very rich, but she had an old set of paints and a few brushes. Every day after school, Maya would sit by the riverside and paint the beautiful trees, birds, and flowers around her. One evening, as Maya was finishing her painting, she heard a soft voice. "You have a gift, my dear," said an old woman standing nearby. Maya was surprised because she hadn't noticed the woman before. The old woman smiled and handed Maya a beautiful, shining paintbrush. "This is no ordinary paintbrush," she said. "It's a magic paintbrush. Whatever you paint with it will come to life." Maya couldn't believe her ears. She looked at the magic brush with wide eyes and said, "Really? Whatever I paint will come to life?" The old woman nodded and said, "But remember, Maya, use this paintbrush to help others, not just yourself. Always be generous." Maya thanked the old woman and eagerly ran home. The next day, she decided to test the magic paintbrush. She painted a bird on her canvas, and to her amazement, the bird flew right off the paper into the sky. Maya was thrilled and realized that the magic brush really worked. For the next few days, Maya used the magic brush to help her family. When their food supply was low, she painted fruits and vegetables, and they appeared before her eyes. When her father's old card broke, Maya painted a new one, and it was as good as real. Her family was overjoyed, but Maya remembered the old woman's words, to help others as well. Soon, word spread around the village about Maya's magical paintbrush. People came to her with their troubles, and Maya was happy to help. A poor farmer came to Maya and said, "Maya, my crops have dried up. I don't know how I will feed my family." Maya smiled and painted healthy, green crops on a canvas. Immediately, the crops appeared in the farmer's field. He was overjoyed and thanked her with tears in his eyes. A carpenter with broken tools came to her and asked for help. Maya painted new tools, and they appeared in his hands. The carpenter was so grateful and said, "Maya, your kindness will never be forgotten." Maya helped everyone who came to her, but she never used the paintbrush for selfish reasons. She could have painted herself a palace or a mountain of gold, but instead, she always remembered the old woman's advice, to use her gift for good. One day, a greedy merchant from a nearby town heard about Maya's magic paintbrush. He wanted the paintbrush for himself. The merchant came to Maya and said, "Give me your paintbrush, Maya. I'll give you gold and jewels in exchange." But Maya refused. "This paintbrush is not for selfish people," she said. "It is meant to help those in need." The merchant, angry at her refusal, snatched the brush and ran away. He thought he could use it to become the richest man in the world. The merchant painted a huge pile of gold, but instead of gold, a swarm of bees appeared and chased him out of the village. Maya got her paintbrush back and continued helping the people in her village. She realized that true happiness came not from having everything for herself but from sharing her gift with others and making their lives better. Moral of the story: true happiness comes from being generous and using your talents to help others, not from being selfish.